Hello, dear viewer. My name is Gina, and today I'm going to reveal to you something that will shake the very core of your beliefs and what you think reality truly is. What I am about to share with you has been mentioned before by individuals like Robert Monroe and David Icke, but instead of just highlighting the problem we as humanity face, I am going to give you the blueprint that will act as the key to our liberation if you stay with this message and seek to spread the awareness of the solution that it contains. So, let's get into it. For lengthy time periods known as eons, which one eon amounts to approximately 24,000 years, humanity has been put into bondage by a malevolent extra-dimensional force that seek to farm us like livestock for our spiritual energy, which is called Loosh. Starting from the year 0 AD, this is currently the 7th eon that we are experiencing under these conditions, and these malevolent forces were called by the Gnostics the Archons, and they are parasitic in nature. The Gregorian calendar, which was established on October 1582 by Pope Gregory VIII, is to date the most insidious archontic control system ever to be developed and put into place. This calendar, consisting of 12 months that sum up to 365 days that equal 1 year, is not only flawed by design, but hides within it an uncomfortable truth that points at what is called the leap year. This calendar, imposed upon humanity by the Roman Empire, forces to overwork us into total spiritual exhaustion by the end of each year, and then have our Loosh harvested every February 29th. This extra day in a leap year is when the Archons are able to cross over into our world and perform what some call the soul harvest. However, the parasite is very greedy, and the truth remains that an extra 85 days were added onto our real 280-day year to achieve their insidious plan of global farming and harvesting. The entire infrastructure put into place is what some call the Archon Net. So, I mentioned before that we were by default supposed to run on a 280-day cycle instead of 365 days. If we were to restructure the Gregorian calendar into 12 months, with each month consisting of 30 days, we would end up with just 360 days, and this number can be understood as the 360 degrees in a circle. Therefore, it remains in accordance with the significance of holes. By adding on an extra 5 days, this creates a level of friction within the system that leads to fractalization or fragmentation. However, we cannot even afford to continue to work with the Gregorian calendar to be free, for it added on an extra 2 months, these being July and August. We are supposed to be working with a year consisting of 10 months, with each month consisting of 28 days instead. You never stop to question why October, meaning 8, is actually the 10th month in the Gregorian system. I have pointed out the discrepancy. Now I shall give you the true divine calendar that we are supposed to be using. The following information that is about to be presented has been developed by Sop Sama through arduous research and meditation practices. It is an outline of the true human calendar in accordance with divine principles, or simply called the divine calendar, as it also acts like a star map involving 10 celestial bodies in the solar system. 1. January, 28 days. Sun. 2. February, 28 days. Moon. 3. March, 28 days. Mars. 4. April, 28 days. Mercury. 5. May, 28 days. Neptune. 6. June, 28 days. Earth. 7. September, 28 days. Venus. 8. October, 28 days. Jupiter. 9. November, 28 days. Saturn. And 10. December, 28 days. Uranus. This calendar addresses all discrepancies in the Gregorian calendar, eliminating all extra days and establishing a perfect system of holes. It is reflective of the planet Earth being an enclosed, self-sustaining system that does not produce surplus or waste, but produces just enough to keep us progressing through ascending spiritual harmonics. By all means, dear viewer, do not keep this information to yourself. I implore you to spread knowledge of the divine calendar far and wide until it reaches the right people, who will be willing to give it careful consideration and implement it to help save humanity and allow us to rid ourselves of the Archon parasites once and for all. No more feeding the parasite, and onward we rise into higher harmonic frequencies, so high that they can no longer reach us, let alone interfere with us anymore. History has been made by introducing this information into your conscious awareness. Not only have we become aware of the parasite, but we now know also how to defeat it. When Sopsama and I were conducting this investigation, we were being closely monitored, and attempts were made to derail us from the path to arrive at this conclusion. They feared that this information would enter the public domain, and now their greatest fear has been realized. The Divine Calendar Blueprint is far from just a humble attempt by one individual to mitigate the problem humanity faces on a spiritual level. More elaborations can be added onto this basic 28-day 10-month structure to help build upon its intricate significance, as well as to be able to perceive the much grander scheme behind its basic structure. In another video, I shall go into the concept of harmonic resonance using the concept of the triad or trinity to help you to understand the true significance of angel numbers or repeating numbers. I will show you how these harmonic frequencies build what we call reality, and I shall also unmask the false god or creator of this illusion by revealing where it resides in the grand scheme of things. Sopsama has spent some time unlocking the puzzle of the Serpent Code, and together we shall provide you with the scenario that leads to the ideal outcome for any soul challenging Yaldabaoth. Until next time, stay safe and stay blessed. Peace out!